Well, we're literally at the end of April. Today's the 26th, and yep, it has snowed. It's supposed to get about an inch. It's supposed to continue through the afternoon, and then it'll be done. And in the next couple of days, it'll warm back up to the 60s. So at least we'll be able to go see all the big stuff. Already wowed by the entrance they had. I think there's, I don't know, all that I've been able to notice while driving is 2 gigantic stumps that are just unbelievably large. So looking forward to seeing the trees. Gonna take an official measurement here of how much we ended up getting. There you go. Well, it's our first morning in Sequoia. The snow did some pretty good melting on the roads. I'm not sure what else is going on with that, but it's snowing again this morning. Just beautiful, 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 beautiful. Of course, the sun's out, so we should see a lot of melting today. And it should be gone by today, tomorrow. Like I said previously, I think we're going to be in the 50s and 60s in the next coming days. Maybe not today. I think it's just a steady climb into the 40s, but at least the sun is making it for a pretty morning. Look at that. So, taking the pups for their morning bathroom break, and we'll get to making coffee and breakfast and get on our merry way today. See what we want to do. I think it'll be our driving tour today. And then we'll make our decision on what hikes and things we want to do. Luckily, I think some of the big trees are not even a hike. It's just right there. You park in the parking lot, and then they've got berm surrounding it or something like that, or fencing surrounding it, and you just go and look at it. So I think that'll be pretty cool that we get to maybe at least see those today. Well, it's still a little too snowy to go on hikes. So anyway, good morning. Not that long.
Good color. Sister.
Ah. See the snow? What do you think?
Sister.
They're just cleaning their tent.
Sister.
Mm-hmm.
Car.
Yeah, there's snow in the car, see?
Car.
Yeah.
This car. The car.
You think so?
Water.
Yeah, water. Look at all of that water. Whoa. Pretty stuff, huh, kiddo?
Water, cow water.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Yeah.
water.
Yeah. Alright, so we've mostly skipped over any camp setup things on video, so I was gonna just show you guys how we set up our solar, even though it's a cloudy day. I think we'll get some wattage in, but we've got 800 watts of solar in the bed of the truck, and all of the hardware is in there minus 2 of our big frame pieces. But we try and find a spot even in forested areas where we can get, you know, pretty good amount of solar gain and supplement with the generator if we need to. So here's a video of me setting up the solar. So I hope you enjoy. You can do, you know, 60, 45, and 30 are on there. I'm usually actually more shallow. I guess this one's 15 degrees. I'm usually about at 15 degrees, but I think maybe we'll do 30 today. Alright, so there's one ready to go. We have captive screws for the main frame pieces that hold the actual solar panels. That helps it so I can just set them on there alone. But I have to do this 3 more times, so that's what I'm going to do. So that's the setup of the ground mounts. I'm not going to stake them down. Sometimes I do when I know it's going to be windy, but it's not going to be windy, so we're just going to set them up. So I'm going to get the other frame pieces, which are just some really thin aluminum angles that I just drilled holes in to fit our EcoFlow solar panels. And so you'll be seeing me put those 2 panels out, and then I'll kind of walk you through how we plug it into the system and how we have about 1 kilowatt of solar. We've got 190 watts on the roof too that I can switch in the under or in the pass through to charge the battery. So the next thing you're going to see is me setting up the rest of the solar panels, and we'll time lapse that so I don't have to talk a lot. So that's that done. If you're wondering about how long it took, it's probably about 20 minutes total to get it to this point. So I don't think that's too bad. We got 102. So we're getting some input going from the big watt or from the big panels and from the roof panel. That's the roof panel and that's the outside panels. So cool. We're only outputting 20 watts right now. Our heater just turned off. He used about 100 watts. And so overnight we went from 86 to 43 at, what time is it now? 11 o'clock in the morning. So that's not too bad. We get pretty good. We get pretty good time. What is that? Is that Cruz Ramirez? Room.
Oh my goodness, he's so cute.
Never a dull moment in this trailer. It's a great time. You playing in the snow, buddy?
That.
That's your footprint, your boot print. Good job. Look at those massive trees.
Just incredible.
This one we're standing right next to has nothing compared to
The one
the
we're
trunks.
gonna see.
Well, nothing compared to the trunks that we're right next to.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even tell. They look the same size in the camera. But I'm telling you, the one back there is like gigantic. Come on, kiddo.
Yeah, it is like.
Come on,
4
kiddo.
times
We're gonna
the
go see
size.
some
Like,
bigger
come on,
ones.
Allie. Is that snow? Let's walk. Let's go this way. We're gonna go see bigger trees, okay? Good job. Thank you, baby. Yeah.
On the Grant Tree Trail.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Some of these sequoias are thousands of years old.
Stop.
That's big trees, huh? Like the ones that we parked in front of are probably like only 1,000 years old. But like this one's like 2,000 years old, and it's like gigantic. Yeah, it's thick. That's right, kiddo. What? I mean, I don't know how I can show the scale. It's just like, how do I capture this? It's just humongous. Look at that.
Whoa, is
Did
it
you touch
cold?
the snow? What are you doing, silly? Haha.
So cute.
Look how tiny he is compared to this. Look at me. I can't even reach the top. Take a step. You can do it. Good job.
Incredible.
Good job, buddy. Now stay inside. Let's not go out those little holes on either side. Okay. This thing is just huge. Huge. Oh, and look at all the fantastic graffiti. People suck. Is that step too big? Here, I got you. There you go. Good job. I got you. I got you. Good job, buddy. Oh, whoa. That's water. We're not splashing today, okay? All right, let's keep going up. One of these days it's going to be a puddle that's too deep.
Possibly. Yeah, he's moving right along though.
Yeah, that's good. We'll get to the tree in about a half hour. Yep. Look at you.
Oh, good job. Be careful, Ollie.
2 more, you can do it.
Good job, baby boy. You got it.
Whoa. Slow down.
Yeah, it's not icy up here, huh?
The less traveled trail.
Yep. Yep. Yeah,
And there's the fire scar in the back of the General Grant.
that is beautiful.
You could almost camp in there. Couple of deer out there here at the Sequoia Camp in the Azalea Campground. Just walking through right now.
It's
There's the other one on the road.
Oh, yes. Oh, look.
So we saw a total of 3 of them. I think that's it. It's a little fawn, the one with them.
Oh,
The little one with them.
I see, yeah. Oh.
Five total now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the baby's asleep, so I took the quick half-mile hike down to the General Sherman tree. It's just packed with people. Terrible. Cool tree. We're never going to get started on this trail, that's for sure.
All right, Ollie, look at the stairs. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Just kidding.
Come on. Don't lose lightning, okay?
Heading to Big Stump. Something about Mark Twain. Right at the entrance that we came in anyway on Highway 180. Oh, well, there's a giant sequoia just chilling there.
Oh, wow. That's gorgeous.
So that's pretty cool. in the middle of a cedar grove. It's just crazy how big these are. I know it doesn't show on the camera, but this one we can walk right up to, so I think I'll be able to show. And we're gonna get some selfies, of course, because this is nuts. I mean, look up at that branch. You see that branch? That's the size of like a 300-year-old tree. Like, that branch is thicker than this tree right here. That's insane. All right. So I'm gonna kind of do this a bit in selfie, so you can see as I step back toward this tree and don't fall over while I'm at it. I don't know if that's starting to show you the scale of these things, but that's not as far out as the selfie stick goes, but that's pretty far. Let me extend this bad boy. Point it out at me.
I'm coming. Oh, you're so cute. I'm coming.
It's huge. It's huge.
Like, Mother, he's waiting for mommy. It is. Holy hugeness. Wow. So
It's time for a family selfie. See you guys in a second.
the root here.
All right, so this is the fire scar we were just standing in,
He's ready.
and now we're gonna walk around the side of this thing. That fire scar is taller than me.
It's so beautiful.
Look
with
at
the
this.
fog, too.
Look at this. I can't.
Fathom it.
I'm getting pummeled by melting snow. That's as wide as our trailer is long. Wider.
This is just.
Oh gosh, incoming. The tree's attacking.
Gotta be careful for widowmakers out here.
Let's do the extend-o-matic on this again.
It's incredible.
Look at the size of that thing. It's
Ollie,
just
come here,
huge.
baby. Please wait for mommy.
Just massive.
Sweetheart. Come here, sweetheart.
This is like at the entrance to the park too, so like this is just one. And there's groves of them. Not necessarily this big. This one's probably, I don't know. I'm guesstimating just by the signs that we've seen, but like even the general, which one was it? Not the Sherman, but the other one. The General Grant tree is 1,700 years old. That's half of its life. It's got another 1,500 years to grow. It's nuts. And this one's probably around the same age, maybe a little younger. Just crazy, 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 crazy.
Where are you going, baby?
Continuing on the path to the big stump, we were just talking about how how it was so pretty at the last tree that we were just at, and how commercialized it is at the General Sherman tree, and it was just, there was so much disrespect going on there, and it was just packed with people. It was just terrible. But this, just some random sequoia on the way to a stump is much more enjoyable, because there aren't hundreds of people around playing music with their jukeboxes and cheering each other on to do things off trail, etc., etc. Such a bummer, but at least there's still spots of zen in these parks. Any chance we get to step in the snow, we will.
So cute. Yeah, it's a stick. Is it stuck?
Destroy it. Come on, kiddo.
I don't have too much big plans for today. Might as well just let him take his time. Wow. Oh, look up at that. That's incredible. It's a tree. Is this a daddy? You're a heavy baby boy, huh?
It's amazing all the giant stumps we're passing, and none of them are that.
Yeah, it really is. It's really incredible.
So, here is the big stump. Mark Twain stump. We'll climb up and then we'll come back down and read about it. Oh, it's full of holes. So if you bring him up here, you got to carry him. Oh, look at those little animal prints. It's pretty neat. This thing is massive.
Wow.
Let me step to the opposite side, showing you guys climbing up the stairs.
Careful, there's a lot of holes, Daddy said. We have to be very careful. Okay? Yep, it's a hole. Let's go this way. There you go. Good job. It's another hole. We don't know how far they go, so we've got to stay right here, okay?
Yeah. That's the big stump.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me step to an edge.
Are you waving?
There we go. That's an edge of the stump that I'm on. I'm extending my arm as far as I can. My goodness. All right, let's go down and read about it. Oh, it was chosen to provide a slab for a museum. So that's why it's got a flat cut. And that's that photo in the background shows them felling the tree the moment it fell.
That's so sad. I mean, was the tree dead, or were they just like, we're gonna fell? All right, wait. What are you doing? Go ahead. I'm not going in there. No, Mommy's not going in there. Go walk in the puddle. Puddle, good job. Are you done?
Well, here we are, 2 days late, and we finally got the fantastic spring weather we were looking for. Yesterday was super gloomy and foggy, totally unexpected, didn't warm up whatsoever, but it's already warmer today than it has been the whole time we've been here. So we are at almost 50 degrees right now, so that's so much nicer. Oh my gosh, so much nicer. So now we can hopefully get enough solar today and stop running the generator to supplement. Now we're about to do what we've been doing at every site, and we're going to take our family photo in front of the camp on the film camera. And we're not doing it to be hipsters, we're doing it because Oliver's Uncle Mike made a really good point a couple years ago. I think it was a couple years ago when we were all looking through photo albums, and made a good point about how good it can feel to look through actual photos these days. So I know we can get the digital ones printed and things like that, but I think getting the ones from the film kind of gives it a certain kind of feel. And so we're looking for that for putting into a photo album for Oliver for later in his life. So that'll be what you guys see next, is us setting up for the family photo. So on the film camera, I have an old lens that does a pretty good zoom, but it broke a long time ago, and I went inside it and I thought I fixed it. I'm not sure I did. Anyway, so it won't focus sometimes. So we've just got the 50 millimeter prime, so that's why I have to take the camera so far away from the actual camp for the photo. But this is where I'll take the photo from, and I just set a self timer on it, and I run across and stand there with Ollie and Cindy. So that's what we're doing this morning before we head out to the Buena Vista Peak hike. And that's probably what you're going to see next. We're on our way up to the Buena Vista Peak hike and decided to stop here. Yesterday this was completely shrouded in fog, so we couldn't see any of this view, but my goodness. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like Fresno might actually be all the way up there. What's that?
What's that?
That's lightning. You ready to go on a hike?
Hi.
Hike? Outside? Yeah. Here, I'll take that. I'll set it right there, okay? You ready? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Here we go. We are for the Buena Vista Peak hike. It's supposed to be 1 mile up to this hike, or up to this peak. Do you see the lizard? Oh, he sees the bear? Yeah. It's supposed to be 1 mile and about 400 feet of elevation. So here we go. Are we ready, fam?
We're ready.
All right.
Ollie, go follow Daddy.
Here we go.
No? Okay.
He's not walking yet.
That's a piney one.
It smells so piney here. On the drive up, there's a big burned area. I think we have a photo of it, so we'll show that. But it just smelled burned on the way up. But here, it just smells like an air freshener, like a pine air freshener. It's crazy how good it smells.
This is a really beautiful trail.
Yeah, it's surrounded by these huge granite boulders. The actual peak is a rise of granite boulders as well. So it's going to be really awesome to get up there when we do. Touching the downed burned tree. All right. Let's hike this trail. National parks are never at a loss for rocks. At least they're not red anymore. There's some giant granite boulders here.
Okay, Mama's got. Oh, here we go. Yep. Oh, look at this. So beautiful.
Get a couple photos. There's a cool little spot for him to hang out in there and get a photo taken. How do those even get there? Like, there's nothing higher than this. Where did they fall from? I'm not a geologist, so I don't understand when I see boulders like this. It does look like it was carved out by some sort of water movement, but still, it's boulders. It looks like they could just be pushed over.
Dude, I know. It's so incredible, isn't it? Like, where did they come from? You know?
That's what I was saying in the earlier clip.
Yeah, no, I know. He grabbed my hand and like, look at him. Babe, could have gotten a picture. He was like this. This is the best.
Hey, careful under there, buddy.
This is the best playground for kids.
Don't go where mommy and daddy can't follow, okay?
Yeah, baby, don't go under there, sweetheart. We want you safe, okay? No. Stay over here. We don't want you. Thank you. We don't want you to get stuck, okay?
All right. So as we continue on this mile trail that we've only covered a quarter mile, I think that might be the peak up there. You can see it through the trees. So that's, I think, where we're headed. Is that a hole in the ground? Let's leave it.
Yeah, a little critter might live in there.
Look out, it's a bee. Keep walking. Keep walking.
Oh,
Keep walking. And the bee will leave you alone. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. You're okay.
It's okay, baby.
What's that?
Like that.
See the squirrel? He ran around behind the rock. Well, Ollie, come look at this. What's that?
Water.
Water.
What's that? Water.
So we made it to the top. We're actually getting ready to head down. We just totally forgot to do any vlogging type stuff. Beautiful views. We've got tons of photos, so we'll be sharing those. But man, that range behind me is ridiculous. Kings Canyon is on the other side. There's an outlook that we can actually see from here. Way better view from here. You know, if you can make the mile hike, definitely do it to get the same view or better, but you also get that mountain range back there, which is just ridiculously pretty. But we're on our way back down. Oliver is about to off himself. Oh, the joys of bringing toddlers up to mountain peaks.
Here we are going down the mountain. We had a really fun hike. It was definitely a bit strenuous, but worth it because the views were amazing and we got a good workout. So, very happy about that. Leg of the hike, and baby boy has fallen asleep, which is so adorable. Drew had him on his shoulders and he fell asleep, so then I moved him and Ollie woke up a little bit, but then Daddy said it's okay, fall back to sleep, and sure enough he did, and he has been asleep since. Oh, little baby. So
All right, let's go, pups. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hold on, bud. Wait.
I know.
Nope, not that. This. Keep going. Keep going. Good job. Yep, go around to the next one.
So cute. Oh my gosh.
Yep. It's a little too loud for you.
Yeah.
Right there. Right there, buddy. Here you go. Pull the trigger. Pull the
Good
trigger.
boy, Shadow.
Come on. No, this one. This one right here. There you go. Okay, thanks, buddy. We got one more all the way down there. All right, right here. Last one. Pull that trigger. Right there. Pull. Good job. Pull. Good job.
Good job, baby
All
boy. All done.
That's us all hitched up here at Sequoia, getting on the road, heading to San Francisco. So this is us saying bye until next time. Say bye.
Bye. Ollie, say bye.
Oh, he blew everybody a kiss. We'll see you next time.